Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I mix these beautiful shark colors with a clear acrylic so we can go ahead and make acrylic powder in color. So the first thing I'm showing you guys is what you're going to need. You're going to need containers. It could be these clear ones that I bought on Amazon. It could be any containers that you may want. You're going to need a plastic spoon. You're going to need clear acrylic as well, and you're gonna need a pair of gloves. And also, really important, make sure wherever you're gonna do this, if it's your desk, if it's your table, anywhere, make sure it's clean. There's nothing in there because everything that is there will get dust. So, because all the mess that we're going to create. So make sure you put your gloves on. Make sure your drill is good to go. Also, make sure that you have paper towel all over the table because it's going to be messy, messy, messy. Also, for your drill, you're going to need, please select the drill that you don't care. Please select a drill that is old, that is about to die, that you don't care, because at the end of the video, your drill will no longer work. Or maybe you will be able to save the drill. I'm going to show you how. So make sure you have everything in place. And when I opened this package was around $12 and I bought it on Amazon.com. And this is how it looks. As you can see, you have different type of colors. You have your neutrals, you have your nudes, you have your summer, your vibrant, shiny colors. You have all type of colors here. You're not gonna need the whole thing. You only probably gonna need half of it or less than half. So to start with, the first thing I'm gonna do, I started with a fine file on my drill, and then make sure you put the chalk very close to your jar because the dust is gonna get everywhere. Okay, and start at a low speed. I gotta be honest with you guys. After doing this, because I did this 42 times. So after doing this, I had enough. I got tired. My fingers were hurting. So I decided to change things up. You see how the dust was like really slow coming out? No, who got time for that? That's a lot of work, right? So I decided to change the file on my drill for one that is more rough, like a coarse file, that's how you call it. And I decided to increase the speed on my drill. So I went for having a speed at 3 to having the speed at 9 or 10. And you guys will see very soon the difference in between. Here, let's see. Yes, here I have the slow speed with the fine file bit. And you guys can see how slow it's working, how slow it's coming the dust out. And I was getting impatient. So later on, I go ahead and change it to a very coarse file so the dust can come really fast. And like I mentioned it, see like here I change it. Okay, let's try it again. Look. You see how fast the dust comes out on this time because I change it. Look at that. Hope you guys can see. Just like I mentioned, just be careful because the dust will get everywhere, especially now that we increase the speed and change the fine. And I'm sorry if you hear my dog, he's next to me making noises because he's sleeping. And this is how it looks. This is how it looks, all the color that I put in it. And I love these jars. They're really deep and they're like, I think they're like 10-gram jars that I got on Amazon. And it was a pack of 12 for like $9.99. So here I thought maybe I can put more color. So I went and go ahead and put more color. And I'm going to continue doing this with other colors. I'm not going to do all the colors on video because it's a lot of work. So I'm just going to record a few times so you guys can see. I also will insert video clips from Instagram that I posted when I was doing this so you guys can see the whole area where I was working at, the table, the mess, and everything. So when it comes to the clear acrylic, this is optional. You guys can put 1 spoon of white and 1 spoon of clear acrylic powder. Why? The more white you put, the more darker the color is going to be. The more clear acrylic you put, the more clear the color is going to come. In my case, I didn't have white acrylic powder, so I decided to put just clear in all of them. And if at some point I decided to darker the color more, I can always, whenever I'm going to use this, I can always go and put more of the white acrylic powder. But at the moment, I didn't have anything. So this part is really important. This part, I was thinking maybe I can shake it with one of those French sticks that I have. But it was a lot of work. It didn't work. So I got impatient. So I started doing it with the drill, and it was working fine. But once again, it was consuming a lot of time. So what I did, I increased the speed on the drill as well, and once I increased the speed in the drill, it was way easier, it was way faster. Now, look how beautiful it's looking. Because with the speed high, you can you can control the powder as well, and you can make sure everything it's like really fine, and that's the whole point, making sure everything is fine. Because if you do it with the stick, it's gonna get bumps in it, because it's gonna be like some pieces that are not completely fine. So that's why you have to use the drill, because it will make sure that all the powder is fine, fine, fine. It's not gonna be 100% perfect, let's be honest, but it will create a lot of fine dust, and that's what you're looking for, to have that fine powder. See? So it's perfect. Now, once again, make sure you use a drill that you don't care, that is not one of those expensive drill. Because what happened is, when I finished this tutorial and I tried to clean my drill and check on my drill to see how I was doing, because I did this 42 times, my drill was running and then stopping, running and stopping. And I was thinking, oh man, my drill died, right? So my husband told me that it was that the dust got inside the parts of the drill. So he took the drill apart and put some oils on the part that makes your drip bit to move, and it works perfect again. Because you have to clean the inside of the drill, because all the dust is going to get inside, especially the part where you put the drill inside the powder, so you can mix it all with the acrylic, clear acrylic. That's when your drill is going to get not damaged, but it's going to get um, dust inside. So if you can pull it apart and clean it inside of your drill, then you will fix it. If you cannot access the inside of your drill, do not use your drill, because it's not gonna work. My husband took it apart. He cleaned the inside. He also put a little bit of oil that he used for his haircut machine, and it started working fine again. It's not 100% fine, let's be honest, because it's still making that noise. So it's not 100% fine. I don't know if I may need another drill, because it's not 100% fine, and it's making a loud noise that it was not making before. But it's still working. Just keep that in mind, please. Use a drill that you don't care. So I'm gonna insert a clip from Instagram now, so you guys can see. So guys, I did all the colors. I got all the colors here. Now I'm gonna put some clear acrylic and we should be good. Okay, so I put acrylic on all of them. Now it's time to mix them up. And look at the mess. Oh my goodness. It's everywhere. But hey, it's fine. It's fine. We got this. So at this point, I added the clear acrylic, and I'm also mixing mix the colors with the clear powder, and this is how they look. You can see how fine they look, how perfect they look. If you guys saw when I was mixing it with the drill, that's the part where I tell you that the dust will get inside your drill. So this is the mess. You can see my table has dust all over. This is how they look, all fine, perfect. I will give you more tips ahead. I just want to show you guys very close up of the looks, how they look, how fine the powder looks, and the different variety of colors that I have. So now I'm gonna insert another clip of Instagram that I share with you guys on Instagram so you guys can have a wide vision of what I'm working with. So I am done mixing all the colors, and this is a lot of work, guys. But look how beautiful they end up looking. Look at those. My table is a mess. My table. This is the mess that I have, but I'm gonna clean on this. Look at those. Look at this one. My favorite. A lot of colors for fall, summer, winter tutorial. You can save a lot of money by doing this. I will talk about it on my channel. Okay guys, so this is how they look already mixed and fine powder, and I'm going to show you how they look in their jars. Now let's get into the details. Is it worth it doing all this work? Yes, it is. Why? Because a lot of small companies that, for example, are from a person in YouTube that are selling stuff on a website like nail stuff, this is what they do. They mix their own acrylic colors and they sell it to you. Usually from $12 to $15 can cost you a jar of 10 grams of color acrylic. So you're saving a lot of money. Second, it's not going to be the same as when you buy from a large company versus the one that you're mixing. Keep in mind, this one you mix them, this one are different. This one will have more a dry consistency, meaning that when you use them, you have to work fast because they will dry faster. You have to use wet beads when you mix your color acrylic. Make sure every time you use them, you mix it with your hand, the jar, shake it. You check your jar and then you use them. Always get your beads wet because on my fall nail tutorial, I show you ones that I mix with mica powder, and you can see the difference between a wet bead and a dry one, how different the product may look. And with a wet bead is better because you will be able to blend the product better. So it's not the same, but you will save a lot of money doing this yourself. And remember, you can do this with mica powder, you can do this with pigment, you can do this with chalk like I did on this video. Also with eyeshadows, blushes, bronzers that you don't need, you don't use, you can always do clear acrylic colors. Remember, if you put white acrylic, it's going to create a darker color versus putting a clear acrylic powder, it's going to create a lighter version of the color. In my case, I didn't have white, so all I have was clear, and the jar of clear acrylic, they was like 20 ounces. The big one, I got it from a website called naillight.com. I will put the link in the description below so you guys know where I got it from. The colors are beautiful. I will say it was totally worth it. Now, let's go to the swatches. When it comes to the swatches of these colors, yes, you may see a little pieces of the shark on each jar that it may transfer to your color when you use it. That's fine. Don't panic. Just remove it with your brush and you will see it now. And I'm using this acrylic monomer that I have already used it before, but that's why it's a little bit darker because I use it with colors, and when you use colors your monomer is gonna get darker and it's gonna get that color in the monomer. So keep that in mind. And here you guys can see that I'm doing a swatches on this color, and you can see how it has a little bit of the same product in my other colors. That's normal because when I was using the drill I was doing one color, clean it, then jump to the other color. So you may have a little bit of dots of other color, but it's fine. You can remove that with your brush as well. But you guys can see how my beads are wet and how easy it is to blend. So keep that in mind. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I try to explain as much as I can. The main thing here is don't think this is as easy as easier as you see it on Instagram, because it's not. It's not. Everything looks beautiful and perfect and easy on social media, but it's not. Once again, keep in mind, if you're gonna use a drill, which is necessary for this nail tutorial, I'm sorry, for this video, for mixing the color, it is necessary that you use a drill. Please be mindful that if you have an expensive drill, make sure you don't use that one. Make sure you use one that you don't care. Go to Walmart, get one that comes in those kids nail packages that cost like $12, $13, which is a cheaper one. Try to get a cheaper one and use it, because your drill can get damaged after this. Because especially if you have one of those expensive drill that you cannot pull it apart and clean the dust and put a little bit of oils in it, it's not gonna work. Mine, I was able to put it apart, which the one that I have is the one from Melly Susie. It was like $68. Um, my husband was able to clean it, but it's still making noises. I'm not sure if I will be able to continue using it. I will keep you guys posted on this. But also make sure that you don't have anything else in your table. Everything is gonna get the dust. It's gonna be a mess. Okay. Um, Another advice I can give you guys: once you started doing this, just do all the colors. Just do get it over with. Do all the colors at once, so you don't have to do this again, because it's a lot of work. Okay. If you guys have any questions, just leave it in the comment below. I will answer all of them. Also, if you need me to go over some parts of the video in the comments, just let me know. I will go over them on the comments as well. Check the description box. I will put the links for Instagram, for my social media, for the links for where I got all the products as well. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. That's where I put clips like the ones you saw in this video. That's why I keep you guys posted on what I'm doing, on what videos are coming to my channel. This is where I give you all the tea on Instagram. And also I do mini hauls now and then. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe if you're not. I got more videos coming. If you guys want me to do another video on mixing acrylic or whatever it is, let me know as well. Remember, I already have a video of mixing pigments. I already have a video of mixing mica powders as well. So this one will be my third video on how to do acrylic colors. Um, well, guys, I will see you on my next video. This was everything I got for today. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.